Om Babaji Devaya Namaha. Om Raghavananda Devaya Namaha. Namaste to all. This talk is the continuation of Talk 2. Kriya Yoga is to be learned directly from a Kriya Guru or a Yogacharya through a Diksha. A Yogacharya is a person who is authorized and blessed by the Guru to initiate others. Normally, it is through 4 to 6 initiations. The complete system of Kriya Yoga meditation is imparted to a student. The progress made by the practice of lower Kriyas, that is, the high degree of sensitivity achieved through them, is the qualification required to get higher Kriyas. The initiation of a student into Kriya Yoga is a sacred ceremony. It is an invitation to lead a new way of life through scientific means. Guru touches the forehead or crown and awaken the Kundalini in a disciple. After that, he is taught the techniques of first level of Kriya Yoga. The initiation process helps the disciple to burn his Sanchita Karmas. Sanchita Karmas means his stored karmas. With the regular practice of Kriya, he will be able to reduce the negative effects of his Prarabdha Karma as well. Prarabdha is that portion of the past karma, that is Sanchita Karma, which is responsible for the present body. So, one will have to go through that karmas in this life which are ripe and ready to be experienced. At the time of initiation or after some time, a student will be able to experience divine light, divine sound and divine vibration. This will encourage him to practice Kriya with much more intensity. Kriya Yoga was a closely guarded secret for many years and a secret property of ascetics who lived away from society. The system was so highly regarded that early masters insisted only a select few should be initiated into it. They felt indiscriminate distribution of such an advanced technique would never bring about the desired result, that is, the committed practice by those who received it. They also feared misinterpretation would take place, which would endanger such a foolproof system. Though this outlook doesn't suit present-day thinking, it helped saving the system from contamination. With the coming of great Guru Shyamacharan Lahiri Mahashaya in the 19th century, things changed completely. He was the chosen one for spreading this great art of liberation in the modern times. After initiating him, the immortal Master Babaji asked him to teach Kriya to those people who have left everything for the sake of it. Lahiri Mahashaya, seeing the practical difficulty in getting that kind of students to impart such an effective system and worrying about Those people who can be transformed by such a great teaching requested Babaji to allow concession. Babaji asked him to open his mind, and then came the revolution. He said he would initiate anyone who wanted to learn Kriya, but would monitor him personally. This is what changed the destiny of a common man as far as his spiritual journey is concerned. Without any gender bias or marital status, everyone became eligible to receive one of the most trusted spiritual systems for man's evolution. Thus, working with ordinary people, he was instrumental in transforming the life of at least 5,000 people directly and millions indirectly. Lahiri Mahashya's Kriya Yoga is a series of practices that could easily be adopted by every type of aspirant, regardless of lifestyle, habits, and beliefs. Kriya Yoga's approach is truly integral in all aspects. It accommodates the highest practices of different systems of yoga. Not only these techniques are fully scientific, but it is based on experimental realization also. It is an entirely practical philosophy, an exact science based on immutable laws of nature. Kriya Yoga purifies the nadis, create awakening in the chakras, and finally, fully awaken the hidden potential in man. The different levels of Kriyas are intended to awaken the primordial power Kundalini in stages, not abruptly. Sudden awakening produces influx of large quantity of energy, which man finds difficult to handle. So Kriya Yoga adopts a smooth and relatively risk-free means of expanding awareness and awakening the dormant areas of the brain. Kriya Yoga is a simple psychophysiological method which helps decarbonize human blood and recharge it with extra oxygen. During the practice of Kriya, the entire spine is converted to a magnet which attracts bodily currents away from the senses and nerves. The Ajna Chakra becomes the positive pole and Mooladhara Chakra becomes the negative pole. The current created by continuous inhalation and exhalation becomes a magnet of energy that draws into spine more energy from the nervous system and from the cosmic source. Thus, through the practice of it, oxygen inhaled through breath changes into its basic constituents of atomic energy, which in turn transforms into subtlest form of energy called prana. By continuous regulated breathing as prescribed in the Kriya Yoga, the entire carbon waste pushed out by the cells of the body is burnt away. When that is accomplished, there is no more dark, impure, poisonous blood to flow in the body, and no impure blood is pumped into the heart for purification. The effect of this process is the neutralization of upward moving prana and downward moving apana. Prana is a current or form of main prana that moves upward from navel to throat, and apana is a form of prana which moves downward from navel to anus. This neutralization of prana and apana leads to the cessation of breath, which is technically called Kevala Kumbhaga. In the breathless state, the life force, which normally depends on oxygen for its manifestation and perpetuation in the human body, is freed from its slavery to the breath or oxygen. This freedom enables it to move towards spirit. This is how material consciousness is transformed into divine consciousness. Om Babaji Devaya Namaha. Om Raghavananda Devaya Namaha.